Hello everyone, just doing an herb run here, and you know how much I love catching implings. Let's go get some herbs. Alright, my spade's in my bank. Well, on my way to get that. Let's get a piece of coal for good luck. And with that one piece of coal, I feel like we should make a steel bar or something, you know? Why not? It's right here. Oh no, looks like this guy's range is broken. Might as well go fix that. Nothing like a nice cup of tea. See if I can make it across this log balance first try. Damn it. Alright, let's get a spade and finish up the rest of this. And I always like to clean the herbs right away, so... That could have been a lot cooler. God damn it, I can't believe I forgot a fucking spade. Alright, let's go do Song of the Elves. Before we jump into Song of the Elves, just some quick housekeeping things here. I did finally get the Drake's Claw. Man, I was getting so ready to complain here. Like 3 kills ago, I got the Drake's Tooth, the second Drake's Tooth, at 665 KC, and I was like so pissed off. And then I came back and got the Drake's Claw like almost immediately. Ooh, thank God. I am done with Drakes and essentially done with Slayer. I mean, there might be some other random stuff that comes up later, but this was kind of the last item that I was really going for, so I think I can just use this on that. Create Boots of Brimstone. This cannot be reversed. Proceed. That was a cool animation. Sweet. Boots of Brimstone. They do, I mean, yeah, so they give you the magic attack bonus, same as Mystic, so +3, which isn't great, but just, the actual defense bonuses they give are way better than any other magic boots I was going to get. So that could come in very handy in the Saren fight. What's even up here? Yeah, you can go up in the clock tower? Is that accurate? Anyway, I am here, and I'm now realizing a stupid spot to record this. I got a mystery box, so let's buzz through these quickly. Beginners, nothing. Easy, nothing. Firelighter I already have, and 2 hards. Dude, finally! This is my first blessed D'hide piece I've gotten, or blessed, any piece. And a Guthix page. Dude, finally got a coif. That, I don't know, that might be useful. And 1 more hard. Purple sweets and whatnot. Cool. The coif is sick though. Look at that. I'm gonna wear that. And one of the last random things I did here was the Shades of Morton quest, which unlocks the Shades of Morton minigame, which unlocks the Shades of Morton minigame teleport. which is very useful on my account. When I first got the Morton teleports, it was kind of bittersweet because it was like, okay, cool, I can actually get to this area, but I only had like 9 of them. So I was like, okay, well, what can I really do with, I can get to the area 9 times on my account, and there's no bank or anything here. So it was like I could come here and try to do, 9 barrels runs or 9 games of Shades of Morton or whatever, and then I found out about the minigame teleport and everything, and that just kind of made it so much more realistic to actually do all this content. So I'm still planning on doing a lot of stuff in this area. I know I kind of had like the big reveal that I unlocked this area a couple episodes ago, and I haven't really talked about it since then, but I promise you that there is content that I'm going to be doing here, and I will talk more about that later. Although it's not it's Shades of Morton and it's Barrows. I don't know why I'm acting like there's some mysterious thing okay. Feels weird finally starting this quest after like a full year of preparing and like hyping it up and everything, but start the Song of the Elves quest. Yes. What if this was the entire quest after I hyped it up so much, and then you talk to 3 people and then it ends? Grandmaster quest. Purple dye and silk. Yeah, really? As far as like items go for the quest, none of them are really difficult to get. I think the rune bar would probably be the most tricky one, but I got enough random drops and stuff from Slayer that was never really an issue. So, obviously the levels I had to get and like the bossing that I'll have to do during it is the tricky part, but at least there's not like some extremely obscure item or anything I had to get. Oh my god, my heart just fucking... The only time I see that red text is when you get the achievement completed, or, achievement diary completed. God, that popped up and I was like, why the fuck would that be a task? Okay. Now that I'm shaking, let's keep going. And so begins the Battle of West Ardoyne. I think this is pretty easy. Although I'll probably die doing it now that I just said that. I'm probably technically like over leveled for this part. I mean, in terms of like melee, I'm probably a higher level than they would expect you to be before doing Song of the Elves. So like I think the melee battles like this shouldn't be too bad. I think the Saren fight will still probably prove to be difficult, but hopefully these aren't too bad. Alright guys, make sure I don't accidentally kill a fire giant while I'm in here. Well, we can teleport them to back to Letya, but not me. Alright, so I can plant this seed here in the special patch. And I think this is what I needed the 70 farming for. So, how do you train farming on an account that cannot complete any achievement diary tasks? Not very easily. None of the tasks really directly impact farming too much, although not being able to enter the farming guild is kind of annoying. But really the thing that probably impacted it the most was not being able to access Fossil Island, so I couldn't do birdhouse runs and get all the tree seeds you get from that. So I ended up doing a lot of tithe farm. I also, you get plenty of kind of passive farming experience from growing herbs and everything, so that was definitely a boost as well. And the last thing that was kind of a nice bonus was from all the brimstone chests from doing Slayer, I got 9 palm tree seeds, which was great, because then when I got to level 68, I was just sitting on 100k farming XP, just waiting for me in the bank. So that was definitely a nice bonus as well. But yeah, overall it was just a lot of tithe farm and a lot of kind of very slow XP from doing herb patches and limpet roots and all that. All right, so I'm admittedly spacebarring pretty hard through this quest, but I think what's going on is that we have to go and find 8 different people to help us unlock the city of Prif. And they all have little things they need, of course. So the one I got poisoned, fucking A. So this guy is the mining smithing guy. So that's where the level 70 mining and level 70 smithing will come into play. So I'm going to use my level 70 mining to mine through this. Did so successfully. And then I go investigate the elf. And I hit her with a hammer. And I successfully repaired the exoskeleton using my 70 smithing. mining and smithing I'm combining together because they're obviously related and they were both pretty straightforward. So straightforward, in fact, that I found out that I don't even have any footage of me training either of them because the methods I used were just completely normal and standard. Yeah, I just did motherlode mine for mining, did that up to 70, and then I did, making steel bars and steel plate bodies for smithing. Smithing was another one that was benefited by the Slayer grind, though. I think I had close to 67 smithing banked just from all the ores and coal and steel bars and whatnot that I got as Slayer drops. So that definitely helped a lot there. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, it's just exactly what you thought it was. None of the tasks really impacted it too much since they're all just kind of like very specific, like, oh, go mine coal in this location or go make go smith something in this location. So none of them really impacted me too much. Oh, god damn it. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That was incredible. I'm glad that I caught that on film, but it's so delayed. I was trying to walk backwards and then just go forward and then go backwards again. And all right, that's ensembling. Better give me a clue. Nope. 50 fire runes. Dope. All right, so we grew our elder Cadentine, and now I'm going to use my 70 herb lore to make it into a special potion, and there we go. Inversion potion. 70 herb lore, well spent. Herb lore is the bane of many in Ironman's existence, and this account is no exception. It's another one where like the actual herb lore diary tasks themselves don't affect it too much. I just have to make sure I don't make potions in specific locations or something. But what really made it tricky was my lack of teleports. I have no Ectophile to get to Mauritania, no Arty Cape or Explorer Ring to get to the Ardoin and Draenor patches, no teleporting to Camelot for the Catherby patch, and so I usually would just post up at the disease-free Hesidius patch. Herblore also benefited from the Slayer grind. I was able to get up to 65 just from using the grimy herb drops from all the Aberrant Spectres and Curesks that I killed, but the last 5 levels were very, very slow. Once I was able to do Shades of Morton, I could start making the Serum 207 potions, which was helpful, even though I had to resort to running around the GE to pick up other people's ashes, which is shameful. Don't judge me. And another interesting thing I found out is that even though I can't do Dragon Slayer 1 because I can't enter the Champions Guild, you can still make the anti-fire potions, I just can't use them. But that was actually kind of nice because then I could bring in 26 unfinished potions into the Blue Dragon spot and then just drop them as I made them since I had no use for them, so that was kind of nice. But other than that, Herblore sucks, and I'm glad that that grind is over. Enter the Grand Library. Yes. Let's do this. That was bright. I'm not sure if this is actually the part of the quest that you need 70 agility for, but I'm bored, so... Agility was probably the skill that was affected the most by the achievement diary tasks, mainly because completing a lap of almost every single agility course is a task, including every single rooftop course, meaning I couldn't get Marks of Grace, meaning I couldn't get the graceful outfit, and that's why I was always wearing the Boots of Lightness and the Spotted Cape instead. So what I had to do was quest up to level 30, and then I could start doing the Penguin Agility course, which I had to do all the way up to level 60, and then I could do the Werewolf course. The Werewolf course wasn't bad, I didn't hate it. The Penguin course was bad, and I did hate it. If I actually can finish Song of the Elves, then I can unlock the Prif course at level 75, and that'll be the only other course that I can ever do on this account. God, that library part took me almost 2 hours to do. I don't remember that being so awful. That sucked. Alright, moving on. Oh, actually, you know what? This is probably the part that you needed 70 agility for. No, I already did it. Don't stop. Okay, this seems excessive. I think I got it after the first 5, I don't know if I need to do 30 of these in a row to get the full gist of this. And cutting down this tree is the 70 wood cutting requirement, I believe. That seemed like it. So the only woodcutting task that really affected me a lot was the entering the woodcutting guild one. It just meant that I had to rely on drops to get the Addy axe and the rune axe. But other than that, woodcutting was pretty straightforward. I think I did a lot of teaks in the beginning, and then at around level like 62 or so, I switched over to oaks, just because I knew I would need a lot of oak planks for construction. So you may have noticed that woodcutting was not included in the clip in the beginning of me getting all the 70s, and that's because I accidentally got the woodcutting 70 like 3 months ago. It was the first one I got. It was always kind of like the AFK thing I did in the background, so it was well ahead of all the others. And now I use my level 70 hunter to track down, I can't pronounce his name, track down the elf. So on previous accounts, I did all of my hunter training through birdhouses on Fossil Island, but as I mentioned, I'm not able to do that on this one, and I'm not even really sure what the usual hunter meta is, but I know that I wasn't able to do swamp lizards, any type of salamanders, or aerial fishing, so instead I did bird snares up to 43, then falconry all the way to 69, insert nice here. I stopped at 69 because at that level you unlock dart kebbits, which I didn't trust myself to never accidentally click on while I was catching the dashing kebbits. So for the very last level, I had to switch over to catching prickly kebbits with deadfall traps, which was quite slow, and I'm happy I only had to do it for one level. Also, as is well documented, I caught every single impling I would come across, which honestly added up to a decent amount of passive XP. Not to mention, it was a consistent source of easy and medium clues for the past few months. So, catch your implings. It's fun. Just do it. I love catching implings. Okay, I definitely moved. Alright, fuck that. What? What did I do wrong there? Oh wait, is it? Okay, yeah, that's part of the... Okay. Oh yeah, the melee parts will be easy. I'm not worried about... Okay, I missed it, but that was the 70 construction one, I think. And last but certainly not cheapest is construction. Training construction was actually pretty standard. I just did oak larders for most of it. Mahogany Homes wasn't a realistic option because, like I've talked about, I can't teleport to Ardoin or Falador. Or Hesidius, man, or Varrock. 0 for 4 on that one. But yeah, once again, the Slayer grind did come in clutch though, because I had almost like 20 mils stacked up in the bank, so that at least allowed me to use the butler to fetch the planks for me, so that sped things up a bit. But yeah, construction itself as a skill is kind of interesting for me though, since I can't use the stonemason shop in Keldegrim, which doesn't allow me to get marble blocks, gold leaves, magic stones, and I think condensed gold is the fourth one there. But that basically means that I'm unable to build or upgrade a lot of the cool late game like POH things, like jewelry boxes, the different restoration pools, the altars for prayer and for magic. I don't know, probably a lot of other stuff too. But the point is that, you know, even though I obviously needed level 70 construction for Song of the Elves, even if I were to keep playing this game through like end game content, I don't know if I would even bother to train construction up much more, because there's just not a lot of content that I'll even have access to. So it's kind of a weird one. So that's like the first half of the quest done, which is mostly skilling as you saw, and that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. The rest of it is almost entirely combat, including of course the Saren fight, which I'm still working on getting a few more upgrades for. I know this episode was a lot of me just talking, which probably sucked, but I did think it was important to go in depth on how exactly I trained these 8 different skills up to level 70. But yeah, I've been mostly grinding these in the background for the past few months without ever really talking about them or showing them in the videos, so I did want to provide some context for exactly how I did all this skilling and what it looks like on an account as restricted as mine. Next episode, I'll be diving back into a few PVM activities for some final preparations before we finish Song of the Elves, so be sure to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out. That was actually a good outro. I did it. Well, now I ruined it.